Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently replaying the 1990 baseball season as the Los Angeles Dodgers manager. We're attempting to win the National League West without Alfredo Griffin as our shortstop. 150 games have been played, and there you see the standings. And here you see the magic number. 12 games left, 6 against this team right here, our rival for many seasons, and particularly this one, the San Francisco Giants. That's who the Dodgers will be facing today in the beginning of a 3-game set. And there will also be a 3-game set in San Francisco before the 1990 season completes. Since the last video, the Dodgers have played 3 games, losing 2 and winning 1. The 2 losses involved left-handers. The Dodgers lost to the Braves, the second game of a 2-game set against Tom Glavine. That game was not close, 6-1, nor really was the next game against Bruce Hurst, another left-hander, 5-2. The Dodgers had a home run by Hubie Brooks, and that was about it on offense. The game before the one we're going to play was an exciting affair, up and down, against the Padres. But the Dodgers ended up with a 4-run fifth and held on to win 8-4. A lot of people played in this game. Jim Neidlinger started, did not go very far, with 6 hits and 2 1/3 innings. The Dodgers did have good relief, and they needed it. All the way down to Poole, who got the save in the 9th. Taking you a quick look through that. Big play in the 4th. The 5th. Harris doubled. Sharperson walked. Vizcaino moved him over to second and third. Dempsey struck out. And Brooks pinch hit for the pitcher and hit a 3-run homer. And that was probably the biggest blow. Eddie Murray followed with another home run. But as we were going through, I had to use so many pitchers because the starter didn't go very long, that in the 9th, San Diego mounted a comeback, trying to use Ase to finish it off. He gave up a single, another single, a wild pitch, and then a walk to Jack Clark, who pinch hit. Before we brought in Poole, crossed our fingers, and he got Roberts to ground out. I gave up a run. Gwynn popped out to Eddie Murray, and then after an Alomar walk, we still stuck with him, even though a home run would have tied it, and he got Santiago to fly out. So that's where we're at. 87 wins, 63 losses. Looking at the schedule, the Dodgers have 3 against San Francisco at home, 3 against Houston, who's fallen all the way to 5th place now. On the road, 3 against San Francisco on the road, and finish up with 3 more against San Diego, who's now over 500, at home. 150 games in, and it still looks as though 3 divisions are in play. The National League West, the American League West, and the American League East is still up for grabs. Only the National League East looks like it's out of touch for the Montreal Expos or the New York Mets. So Pittsburgh, if the Dodgers win the division, will be the opponent. Pittsburgh will probably, in all likelihood, have home field advantage. But right now, the focus is on the Giants. The Giants have been playing well. The Giants have been scoring at an enormous rate. Here you see the last 2 games, 17 hits and 31 hits. I believe they scored 23 runs against the Braves in the last game. Let's go back and look. 23-2 they won their last game. So the Dodgers have to be careful here and not take anything for granted. This will be a tough battle, but looking at the possible scenarios, my hope is at least the Dodgers can win one in this series and one in the series against the Giants in San Francisco, because that would make it very difficult for the Giants to catch them. That would mean the Dodgers would only lose 2 games, and if they could hold on in the other 6 games, playing even with the Giants or only losing 1 game, they'd still be 2 in the loss column ahead. But we'll see. First game of the series. The Giants will be ready to go. They have played the Dodgers even through 12 games. Both teams have won 6. The Dodgers will not have Cal Daniels today. So, as soon as the game repopulates, all those other games don't really matter to us. This game is the important one as we take on the Giants. 5-game lead with 12 to go. The plan is a little out of the ordinary. The Dodgers will pitch Mike Hartley as a starter. Usually we start one of the other regulars and then move to him as soon as they get into trouble, but we're taking no chances today. Eddie Murray leads off and plays first. Scioscia will bat second and catch. Jose Gonzalez will be in center field, bat third. Stan Javier will play in right. Kirk Gibson will play in left field for Daniels. Harris will move to second base. Sharperson will play at third. Jose Vizcaino will play at shortstop. And Mike Hartley, our best ERA pitcher, is going to go today. Ramon Martinez should be scheduled for game 2, so we're going all out on these first 2 games to try to win. Okay, here we go. Buckle your seatbelts. This could be a bumpy flight. We're facing Mike Lacoste. .82 degrees, wind speed 13 miles an hour right to left. Let's play ball. First up, Brett Butler. It's a liner to Sharperson, 1 down for Clark. It's one deep to right. Looks playable for Javier, and he makes the catch. 2 out for Parker, Rick Parker. It's a ground ball to Vizcaino. He goes to his right. Long throw across the diamond. In time, and the Giants go 1-2-3 in the first. After half an inning, the Giants nothing. Dodgers coming up to face Mike Lacoste for the first time. Here's Eddie Murray. He walks. Up next is Scioscia. Good numbers. Let's see what he can do. Pops him up on the infield. Now it's drifting into foul territory. And caught by Robbie Thompson. 1 out for Gonzalez. Pitch by Lacoste is hit to center. Up in the air, way up in the air. Butler going back. Could he get out of here? It's off the wall. Murray around third. He scores on Gonzalez's double, his 11th of the season, and the Dodgers score first, and they lead 1-0. All right, here's Javier. He strikes out. So 2 out. Runner in scoring position for Gibson. Lacoste's pitch is a ground ball to the mound. Lacoste runs towards the base, flips over to Clark, and that ends the half inning. But the Dodgers score, and after 1, they lead 1-0. All right, Mitchell, Williams, and Kennedy. Powered galore right here. See what Hartley can do. Strikes him out. 1 out for Williams. 32 home runs on the season. He's rebounded nicely in the second half. Pitch by Hartley is hit to left. Way up there. Gibson going back. He's got it. 2 out for Kennedy. Terry pops one up behind first. It's been a busy area to make catches. Harris is over. Can he make the grab? Near the stands. He's got it. We're through 1.5, 1-0 Dodgers. Harris, Sharperson, Vizcaino this half inning. And they're coming up on the grass. And Lenny says, excuse me, and hits it over their heads. And he's got 2. His 14th double of the season. Hit it to center. And he's in scoring position with nobody out. Next up is Sharperson. And he singles to left. Harris going to hold. Mitchell with only a 4-arm. 86% chance of scoring here. Vizcaino up next, and then Hartley. Let's go for it. Here we go. We're not sending Sharperson to second. Throw to the plate. Looks really late, and he's safe. Sharperson moves up to second, though. Let's see what happened there. On the throw, he moves to second. All right, in scoring position, 76% chance to steal third, but I'm not going for that. See if Vizcaino can get him in. 2-0 Dodgers. He strikes out. So it's up to Hartley. Not great numbers, but at least he'll get out of the way and we'll have the top of the order in the third. It's a ground ball to short. Riles has it. Just back off the injury list, and he throws out Hartley easily. They strand Sharperson at second. Oh, we're not done. Excuse me. I thought that was the last out. Oh, that's right. Harris and Sharperson reach without an out. So Eddie Murray gets a chance. We're not done here. All right, here we go. 2 outs for Eddie. And he singles to right. Parker with only a 2-arm. Sharperson better score on that. 92% chance. We're going to take that chance. There we go. Oh, no. We're not sending him to second. The throw to the plate's going to be close. Well, not that close. He looks safe. He is. It's 3-0 Dodgers. All right. Still 2 out for Mike Scioscia. 0 for 1 on the game, and he hits a ground ball to Clark. That should do it. He's got it. He races Scioscia to the bag, and he's safe. Mike makes it. And it's first and second, 2 out for Gonzalez. This inning is not over. Gonzalez with a double and an RBI, his first time up, facing Lacoste. And he strikes out. Now the half inning is over. We're through 2. It's 3-0 Dodgers. All right, Hartley only at 22 pitches. Doing well thus far. Versus Riles. Ground ball to Eddie. He's got it. He'll race to the bag, and he'll beat Riles easily. 1 out for Thompson. Robbie steps up. Fly ball to right. Still going up. Now it's coasting. Javier under it. 2 out for Lacoste. And he strikes him out. Second K for Hartley. We're through 2.5 now. It's still 3-0 Dodgers. Here's Javier to start off the bottom of the 30. It's a liner right at Clark. 1 down for Gibson. Kirk pops it up. Williams under it, calling everybody off. Makes the catch. 2 out for Harris. 1 for 1 with a double. He hits one to left. Plenty of time for Mitchell to catch the can of corn in his apron. And we're through 3. 1/3 of this game is complete. It's going well. So far, so good. 3-0 Dodgers. The wind has shifted. It's now 13 miles an hour out to right center. So keep an eye on that. Second time through the Giants lineup. First time 0 hits. Here's Butler to start us off against Hartley. Walks him. So Butler at first. Eager to run. We'll throw over there. Butler's back. Got to be careful here with Will. We're going to pitch out. There he goes. Throw to second. And Butler's gone. 1 out. So the walk is erased. 1 out for Clark. Still good numbers for Clark. See what Hartley does here. Pitch is a comebacker right to him. It wasn't hit very hard. Kind of popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 out for Parker. Rick hits one to left. Gibson coming in. Taking his time. Makes the catch. We're through 3.5. This game couldn't have gone better thus far for the Dodgers. They're up 3-0. Sharperson leads off the bottom of the 4th and hits one to center. Butler waiting, makes the catch easily. 1 out for Vizcaino. 0 for 1, and he makes it 1 for 2 as he hits one into left. Mitchell picks it up, flips it into Riles. They'll hold him to a single. With 1 out, here's Hartley, who's going to bunt and try to get him over to second for Murray. Let's see if he can execute. First, a throw over. Vizcaino's back. He's not going anywhere. Pitch to Hartley. He bunts it. Back to Lacoste. He throws over to Thompson, and they get him easily. On the play, Vizcaino moves to second. In scoring position for Murray. Murray with a single and an RBI his last time up. Sharperson scored. See if he can do it again. And he won't get a chance. He gets walked. So 2 out. 2 on for Scioscia. 1 for 2 thus far. Pitch. Is lined into right. Is it down? It's down. Parker with a 2-arm has to fire it home. Let's see if Vizcaino can score. He scores without a throw. Murray stays at second. Mike Scioscia with the big hit. It's now 4-0 Dodgers for Gonzalez, who has a double and an RBI. 2 on, 2 out for Jose. The pitch by Lacoste. The ground ball to Thompson. He should have that easily. Throw to first. It's going to be close, but they get him. The Dodgers attack on another run. On the base hit by Scioscia. They lead after 4, 4-0 Dodgers. Here's Mitchell. Pitch by Hartley. Ground ball to third. Sharperson's first chance. Across to Murray. The long shot throw gets him. 1 down for Williams. Got a long fly ball. Deep left center last time up. We're going to kind of pitch her. Well, we're going to go right at him. Here we go. Strikes him out. 3 Ks for Hartley. 2 down. In the 5th for the catcher, Terry Kennedy. Hartley's pitch. Ground ball to Vizcaino. Makes a web jam to get him by a couple steps. We're through 4.5. Look at the screen. I'm not going to say it. The Dodgers lead 4-0. Not a perfect game. Butler has reached and was thrown out stealing. He walked and was thrown out a second. Okay, bottom of the 5th. 4-0 Dodgers. Javier leads off. Strikes out. 1 down for Gibson. He's 0 for 2. Pitch is hit into right center. Butler picks it up. Is he gonna go for 2? Butler with a poor arm. He'll stay at first. Gibson 94% chance. And we're gonna take that chance. Here we go. Throw by Kennedy is not in time. 36th stolen base of the season for Gibson. He's in scoring position with 1 out for Lenny Harris, who has a double and 2 at-bats. Pitch by Lacoste. Is a ground ball, looks like to Clark. He picks it up, flips to Lacoste, and they get him, but Gibson moves to third. 2 down. Oh no, who's hurt? Lacoste is hurt on the play. And he's out. I don't know if that's a benefit or not for us. Atlee Hammaker coming in. He's 2-4 on the season. 41 in the third innings pitched, 48 hits, 13 walks, 22 Ks, an ERA of 5.23. That doesn't look good. But left-handers, you know how we do against left-handers. Okay, 2 out. Out to right center field at 13 miles an hour. Gibson at third, scoring position. Good numbers for Sharperson. Let's see if he can get a hit and a run right here. Pitch by Hammaker. Throws it away, and Gibson slides in safely. And it doesn't matter what Sharperson does. The Dodgers score another run and now lead 5-0. All right, a 2-1 count on Sharperson. Pitch, the ground ball to third. So that wild pitch was really a big deal. Williams throws out Sharperson at first. We're through 5. 5-0 Dodgers. Riles, Thompson, and Hammaker spot if they want to hit for him. Due up. Pitch by Hartley. Fly ball. Right field. Javier back and makes the catch. 1 down for Thompson. Robbie hits a ground ball to Sharperson. He fields it. Going to be a close play. Long, strong throw. Gets him. Oh, no. Sharperson's hurt. He made the play, but he's in some pain. Okay, so at this point, we're going to go with Hamilton. Even though he hasn't played defense very well lately, he's probably the better choice. Or I could move Harris and put Samuel in. Have a choice there. I think we probably have enough runs to win this game at this point. If Hartley continues to pitch well, but this team is a good hitting team. We're going to go with Hamilton to start. If he starts playing poor defense, then we can always move Harris over and bring in Samuel. But right now I like this. Let's see how this works. Again, Hamilton with the 6 range helps. But the last couple games had a poor play and an error, I believe. Okay, so that's where we're set. That's bad news on Sharperson. We'll see how bad after the game. We're under 14 games, so he could be out for the rest of the season. It is possible. Checking the outfield, looks good. 2 outs for Hammaker's spot. Let's see if he gets a chance to hit. Nope, Mike Benjamin is coming in to hit. Let's look at Mike's numbers. 213 average, 47 at-bats, 10 hits, 2 home runs, 10 RBI, 709 OPS. We're going to go right at him. Pitch by Hartley. Struck him out, 4K. I'm not going to read what it says on the screen. We're through 5.5, 5-0 Dodgers. Now Mark Dewey comes in to pitch. He's got a great ERA, 2.08 in 4 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 2K. So, probably only pitched since the 40-man roster. We'll see how he does against this Dodger lineup. Vizcaino, Hartley will hit for himself, and Murray. First up, Vizcaino. It's a ground ball over Dewey's head to Thompson. Ranging to his right, turns his body, pivots, throws him out easily. 1 down for Hartley. He hits a ground ball to Williams. This should be easy for him. Great play as he throws out Hartley easily. He didn't get hurt. 2 outs for Murray. Murray has walked, lined a single, and been intentionally walked a second time. This is where Cal Daniels not being in the game hurt. Here's Eddie. He walks again, his third walk of the game. All right, he's on first with 2 outs for Scioscia. He has 2 hits and an RBI. Good numbers against Dewey. Let's see what he can do. He hits a comebacker. Dewey's got it. Strong throw over to Clark, and that ends the half inning. We're through 6. 2/3 of the game has been completed, and the Dodgers lead 5-0. Hartley at 71 pitches. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, so here we go. Butler, top of the lineup the 3rd time. He reached on a walk and was thrown out trying to steal. The pitch. Ground ball to Hamilton. Going to be tested right off the bat. Long slingshot throw gets Butler. 1 out. 8 outs to a win. Here's Clark. 0 for 2. Pitch is a base hit to center field. That ends the no-hitter. And Clark reaches. Still only a 5-run game. Clark at 51%. I don't think he's going to go. Here's Parker. Let's pitch to him. And he strikes him out. 5 Ks for Hartley. Comes back nicely there. Facing Mitchell. You know what kind of power he has. With Williams on deck. I want to go right at him. 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded to 3rd. You know, look at his numbers. 309 average, 41 home runs, 138 RBI. There's a better chance of him driving him in with a home run than with a single, double, or triple. So we're going to take it easy and pitch around him. We haven't done that, I don't believe, yet today. That's what we're going to try. Fly ball to left. Hold your breath. Doesn't look like it's gone. Gibson's under it. And he makes the catch. So the no-hitter is no more. But no runs have been scored by the Giants. And we're through 6.5. 6 outs to a win. The Dodgers lead 5-0. Dewey faces the middle of the order. Gonzalez, Javier, and Gibson. The pitch. Struck him out. Throw down to first. And they get him. Wind blowing out now to center field at 20 miles an hour. Pitch to Javier. Not much chance of him hitting it out to center field. Fly ball to Parker. He's got it. And there's 2 down. And Dewey did his job. Eric Gunderson comes in to relieve him, though, with 2 outs. Good numbers here for Kirk Gibson. See what he can do against the lefty. Struck him out. We're through 7 innings. Dodgers lead 5-0. Hartley facing Williams, Kennedy, Riles. Still at 88 pitches. Here we go, right at Williams. And he gets a base hit to left. That's the 2nd hit. You can see some bleeding starting to happen here from Hartley. 73% chance of a steal, so we're going to throw over there. Cruz is in the bullpen if we need him. So we'll see how he does here against Kennedy. Ground ball to Vizcaino. He's got it. Flips to Harris for 1. The runner is out. And Terry Kennedy makes 2. Double play. 2 out for Riles now. 95 pitches. Riles with some home run power. 11 home runs. Outdistancing is 8 for the real season. But we're going to go at him here. It's a fly ball to right center. That could be gone. And nope, Javier's waiting for it. And he's got it. And what a pitching performance by Hartley thus far. He's through 8 half innings. We're through 7.5 total. Dodgers lead 5-0. Harris, Hamilton, and Vizcaino against Gunderson. The pitch. Harris hits a fly ball to right. That looks like a can of corn for Parker. He's got another one. 1 out for Hamilton. Not expecting much here. He hits a ground ball over the mound to Thompson. Turns and throws. It's going to be close, but they get him. Hamilton not known for his speed. Vizcaino, with 2 outs, gets a base hit again. 2 for 4 today. He'll hold with the single for Hartley, who's coming up to a standing ovation. The Dodger fans know how important this game is, and he's pitched great. And he's going to get a chance to finish it off. But first in that bat. And he strikes out. So we're through 8. The Dodgers lead 5-0. Only 1 man up in the pen, and that's Tim Kruse if Hartley gets in trouble, but so far so great in this very important game that the Dodgers want to try to put away the Giants for the division crown. He's pitched awesome. 8 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 5K against this team that scored 23 runs in its last game. But he still needs 3 outs for the shutout. Thompson, Gunderson, and Butler. Take a deep breath. Here we go. The pitch is a fly ball to center. Gonzalez coming in. Waiting. Makes the catch. 2 outs to a win. Here's the pitcher's spot. I don't think Gunderson's going to get a chance. Here's Jose Uribe, the sometime shortstop. This time pinch hitter has hit .289 on the season with an RBI. All right. Checking the infield, checking the outfield. Like what I see. Let's see what Hartley can do against Uribe. There's a liner that's going to fall, it looks like. That's a base hit. So Uribe's on. That's only the 3rd hit off of Hartley. 1 out for Butler. And right here, you might have to make a call. He's at 111 pitches. So we'll see how it goes against Butler, who's 0 for 2. He has walked and been thrown out at second. Here's the pitch. Walked him. And you might be seeing the end for Hartley. 2 on, 2 outs for Clark. Those are good numbers. They're not great numbers, Austin. I don't think there's going to be a home run. There's a chance for a walk or a hit here. And we might have to go to the pen. Parker Mitchell Williams, left. I'd like to get through this. Maybe a ground ball right now. Here's the pitch. Throws it away. Okay, the runners move up. That still doesn't change the fact. Let's see if it changes the numbers. Wild pitch by Hartley. Wow, much better numbers. Count is 2-1. But we're giving him a chance here. Kruse is ready. The pitch. And there's the base hit. And that's going to score at least 1. It probably will score Butler as well. Make it 5-2. No, we're not going to throw home. Okay, so that's going to be it for Hartley. He gives up 2 runs here in the 9th. It's 5-2 now. Clark's on at first with 1 out. And we're going to go to the pen. He did a great job. I'm looking at the choices against Parker. And we could have a pinch hitter here. We could have Carter. Oh, Bath is pretty good. We got 3 catchers on the bench. I like Kruse's numbers here. We're going to go with him. 2 outs from a win. This is a tough team, though. Anything can happen, and you're in that part of the lineup where you're going to have to hold your breath. First, we're going to throw over on Clark. He's down to 26. Okay, we're going to go right at Parker here. Ground ball to Vizcaino. Could this be 2? Over to Harris for 1. Over to Murray, and that ends it. Kruse comes in, he gets the ground ball double play, and the Dodgers beat the Giants in the first of 3 big games here at home and extend their lead to 6 games, winning it 5-2 behind Mike Hartley's incredible pitching performance. He tired in the 9th and gave up 2 runs, but boy, was he up to the challenge. The Dodgers score 5, and that's a good number. That's the number we're always looking for to win. But you got to hold these guys down, and after they had just scored 23 runs, the Dodgers come through. He had a no-hitter, I believe, until the 7th. We'll see where the Giants got their first hit. Yes, Will Clark broke it up. They only end up with a total of 4 hits. And the Dodgers win 5-2. That's the most important part. And Hartley had minus stuff. Okay. 8 1/3. He finishes with 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 5K. Mike Lacoste, not great numbers. 4 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 walks, and 4K. Hammaker pitched okay. The bullpen for the Giants, not terrible at all. No runs given up. Here you see the other stats. Sharperson's only out for today, so you could take a sigh. Whew. Lacoste also only for today. All right. So there you see it. Again, the second time a Dodger pitcher in the past week or so, 10 days, has thrown a no-hitter for a large part of the game, but not come through at the end. And he deserved an opportunity, I think, to pitch in the ninth. If it was a closer game, I think he probably wouldn't even gone out for the ninth. Or if he did, he would have been removed right after the first hit in the ninth. You can see that that's the most pitches he's probably thrown on the season. You can see the fatigue in his arm, but couldn't allow the Dodgers to get down, and that's probably why he will start a game in the playoffs. If the Dodgers are fortunate enough to get there, although I will say that was a big step towards getting there. Down to 11 games, now with a 6-game lead. And that was the goal, was to get one of these 3 at home, which makes it hard. The best the Giants can do now is win the other 2 and gain 1 game on the Dodgers, which would make it still a 4-game lead on the division with 9 to go. The magic number jumps down to 6, and that's why these games are so important. 2 more left. If the Dodgers could win those 2, that would take it down to 2. But we're jumping way ahead of ourselves. That knocks the Giants back down because of their massive scoring against the Braves. They were up over the Dodgers 4.8 runs a game. They were at 4.9. They come back to earth after today's game. I want to thank you for watching this big showdown against the Giants. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.